Hello! I'm Matt. I'm the Dungeon Master here, or Game Master. This is my wife Kim. She's one of our players, and we have a very exciting package that just arrived today to open for you. But first, welcome to Raven's Keep. And welcome back. We are very, very excited and have been patiently waiting since September 17th when I pre-ordered the Daggerheart limited edition set. It just arrived and thought with the new campaign coming up that we're starting in a couple of weeks that we should just bust into this bad boy for you. And it's been a long time coming and a lot of people are jazzed about it. So without further to-do, let's dive in. So I believe we've got some.
Should we show the front?
Like
the
some
artwork's really cool.
Limited edition art. It comes in this very nice, heavier than expected box.
Very nice quality.
Really, really good quality stuff. Darrington Press is really kicking butt, and the Demiplane digital companion to this is also absolutely top notch. So it comes in this really sick box that we love very much, and it's got this little magnetic flap here, and then when you open here, I'm gonna spin it back around. The first thing that you see on top is a rip pad of character sheets, and this is really cool. I know there's a lot of traditionalists out there that may not be going the Demiplane route.
Not gonna lie, I was for a long time.
Yeah, and there is something pure about using the paper character sheets. But it's really cool to see them in their final iteration. They've got all the different classes in here, and then, of course, level up stuff that you can go through. So there's a nice big thick rip pad of the character sheets. So I'm going to set that right there. So then on top, if you pull up on this little ribbon here, first thing that you see, particularly exciting for me, is the Daggerheart GM screen. I'm very excited about this because our table is slightly higher than normal. And so I have a custom DM screen that I made that's landscape. And so when I saw that this one is also landscape, I was very excited to get into this and see all the different things that they give you. Once again, top notch, really cool DM screen. So then, core rulebook. Again, just stunning artwork. The craftsmanship.
Cover is the same as the cover on the box, which is nice because it's very cool looking.
Yep. And of course, everybody's been eager to dive into this bad boy in its final iteration. And of course, there's all kinds of absolutely amazing artwork in here and campaign frames and everything that you need to become a Daggerheart Pro. So that is really, really cool and really exciting. I'm going to set that right there. That's it for like the top. And then if you, I tell you what, why don't we spin the box around and show the drawer?
Yep.
There's another magnetic flap that holds the drawer closed and in place. So note that.
That's why it was hard. There you go.
So drawer comes out. You've got another box, which is unbelievably cool.
But wait, there's more.
When you bust that open, you see your cards, which I do want to note also for the core set, the rule book and the cards do come with the core set. However, you get with the limited edition set, you get the Daggerheart dice, which I'm very, very excited about.
They're very pretty.
Standard set of dice plus the two D12s for Hope and Fear.
The Hope dice and the Fear dice. So they're very different. And they even have the little Daggerheart logo, so you know when you've gotten a high roll.
Yep.
Which is great.
Okay. In this pouch are the tokens that they give you. They're just kind of these like translucent, colorful gemstones that you can use for action tokens if you're going to use the action tracker, or any sort of like modifiers that you just want to kind of roll with your dice, just as a visual aid. They're really fun. They're really cool. So we're just going to kind of keep them out on the table, and for whoever wants to use them for whatever they want to use them for. And maybe I'll kind of come up with some cool creative GM ways to incorporate them into the game. And then, of course, you have all the different cards. And I think that's everything that comes with the limited edition set. What I think we should do now is I want to talk a little bit about your character.
Okay.
And maybe start looking at your loadout now that we've got the physical cards. And that might be a fun kind of little demonstration of building out your character. So
Okay.
let's do that. So first things first, tell us a little bit about your character.
All right. So Mozzie is actually an idea that we had for Matt's planet Katra, which is what we are going to be using for our game. And Mozzie is a sentient plant being called a lichen that we have basically created for this campaign. She is kind of wonky looking. She has this huge, massive moss fro that has flowers in it. She's got leaves for hands, and she's got pots on her feet for shoes. And she is a wild-born fungal druid. And her subclass, I think that's what it's called for that, is the Warden of Renewal, is what I decided to go with. But she is just very, very interesting, very enamored with life and adventure, and she just really adapts, literally adapts. That's part of her abilities, is that she can adapt no matter what climate she is in. So she, even though she's a plant, she is able to adapt to where her environment is and where she is in the world, which is really fun and really cool, and I'm really excited about.
So, in terms of doing the build, I've got Fungal,
Yes.
Wildborn.
Yes. And one thing that's cool about the fungal, so they have something on the fungal that's called Death Connection, and it says while you're touching a corpse that died recently, you can mark a stress to extract one memory from the corpse related to a specific emotion or sensation of your choice. And just hearing that part or seeing that part on the fungal card actually gave me an idea for my character, which I was really excited about. So I do like that the cards give you a little bit more information and they help you develop more of your character's backstory. And Wildborn was perfect because it's a community that lives deep within the forest. And what is more plant-like than that?
Okay, so there's your Warden of Renewal.
Yes, so that it says your defender, your animal transformation embodies a healing guardian spirit. When you're in beast form and an ally within close range marks 2 or more hit points, you can mark a stress to reduce the number of hit points they mark by 1. So I really liked being a support character and a healing character. It was something that I really wanted for this campaign, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah. So, in terms of your domains, go back up to the top of your character
My domain
sheet.
features?
Well, I need to see which domains. Sage and Arcana are the Druid domains. So for Sage, what's your domain effects? Nature's Tongue, and Vicious and Tangle. So go ahead and you can read those off, and I'll look for that.
Okay. So, Nature's Tongue means that I can speak the language of the hidden natural world. When you want to speak to the plants and animals around you, make an instinct roll 12. On a success, they'll give you the information they know. With fear, their knowledge might be limited or come at a cost. In addition, whenever you make a spell cast roll while within a natural environment, you may spend a hope before the roll to add a +1 to the result. So it's a +1 to your instinct roll and a +2 to your spell cast roll. And that's for Nature's Tongue. Now, the next one is Vicious Entangle, and we did.
I believe is your Arcana.
Yeah, we did a little bit of work with it the other day. And I got to use it, and it was really cool. It's make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. On a success, roots and vines reach out from the ground and temporarily restrain them, dealing 1d8 plus 1 physical damage. On a success, you may also spend a hope to temporarily restrain any enemies very close to your target as well. And that's a +1 to your spellcast roll and 1d8 plus 1 for your damage roll.
Yep.
But I liked that one a lot. And I like that none of these seem to have any hard and fast limitations, which is cool. So Wild Touch is one of my features. I can perform harmless, subtle effects that involve nature at will. The examples that they have is causing a flower to rapidly grow, summon a slight gust of wind, start a campfire, etc. Which I love for that too, because I feel like that gives you a lot of in-game things that you can do. Even stuff just not in combat, which I think would be fun. And then I have Beast Form, which is mark a stress to transform into a magical creature of your level or lower from the Beast Form list. While transformed, you can't use your weapons or cast any spells, but you gain the features, attack trait, and evasion bonus of the creature. You can drop out of this form at any time. When in Beast Form, your armor becomes part of your body, and you mark armor slots as usual. When you drop out of Beast Form, those marked armor slots remain marked. If you mark your last hit point or stress, this form automatically drops.
All right. So I think we've got your build. To recap, we've got Mozzie is a fungal, wildborn, Warden of Renewal druid with Nature's Tongue and Vicious Entangle. So yeah, that's the build out using the cards. In my opinion, I think the best way to play Daggerheart, if you're open to the digital resources that Demiplane has worked very, very hard to provide, in my opinion, the best way to do it is to do a hybrid setup like this. I think using the digital resource is just a character sheet management tool to manage your hope resource, your stress, your hit points. You know, the interactivity of that is really, really nice. However, I think spending less time fidgeting around through a character sheet to look for abilities, domain features, and all that stuff, I think would be mitigated if you then had your cards laid out in front of you, having that physical, tangible breakout of everything that you can do in association with the digital character sheet. I think might be the sweet spot for Daggerheart, but we'll see. This set is mind-blowingly awesome, and Daggerheart, I think, is going to fit our group really well. It's going to fit our playstyle really well, and we can't wait to bring it to you. Last thing that I'll say is this coming Friday, which is May 23rd, we are going to do a Daggerheart one-shot, which is going to... We've already had our session 0 for the campaign, but the one-shot's going to allow everybody to play their characters, so that the first time we're playing all these new characters is not when we're recording for the campaign. That said, we still very well may put out the one-shot. We'll kind of see how it goes. So it just gives everybody a chance to get used to not only new characters, but a new setting and a new system, new mechanics. I think that the flexibility and the narrative-driven freedom that Daggerheart affords is going to be perfect for us. But we're going to do the one-shot and see how that goes. And then the following week, we're going to actually start our campaign. So just under 2 weeks, we're going to have campaign session 1, and then it will be released the following Friday. So June 6th, I believe, is the Friday that episode 1 of our Daggerheart campaign will go out everywhere where podcasts are enjoyed. And we'll be posting on Facebook and Instagram. So be sure to follow on Facebook. It's Ravens Keep. And on Instagram, it's Keepers of Ravens. I think Ravens Keep was taken. I don't know. So yeah, feel free to follow it, check it out. The big thing is it's going to be a really fun story and a really cinematic approach to the game, but also remaining to be clean.
Mhm.
There's not going to be crazy language, and there's not going to be super adult themes, nothing like that. So I know we have two small boys, and we don't want to play a game that they wouldn't be able to enjoy as well. So it's for the whole family. Did you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. I'm really excited to play. I think it's been one of the easiest games to maneuver so far that we've done. I would say no. I would say it was probably the easiest. I love Candela Obscura, but this has to be like right up there for me.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very excited. And keep a lookout for more content with Ravenskeep. Now that we've kind of gotten, we just ended our first campaign a couple of weeks ago, and now that we've got everything set up and all the kinks are worked out and the wrinkles are all ironed out, definitely want to put out more content on Facebook and Instagram. For now, we very well may do a YouTube channel in the future, but for right now, I think we're just going to stick to the socials and just kind of go from there. And so keep a lookout. We're doing a fully homebrew campaign. So the setting is a planet that I developed, and then we kind of finished out together that we're going to be playing in. So I'll be putting out some content to kind of introduce you guys to the setting, but also to our characters, our intrepid heroes. In addition to Mozzie, we've got quite the group that we've built around Daggerheart's character options. So keep a lookout. We're really excited, and we hope that you adventure with us. Thank you for watching this extended unboxing of the limited edition set that we then used to build out Mozzie's character right here on the table, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.